Hello, my name is Luna. How are you doing? So today I wanted to talk about, this might be a little bit triggering for people, but I think this message needs to get out there. So I'm a very strong empath and also a spiritual coach. And I wanted to talk to you guys today about how to begin self-love and why do people really fear this? Why do you fear loving yourself? So I wanted to use an example. If you need to kill a weed, you have to kill it and pull it from its roots, right? You have to start where it all started. And I know a lot of people, because I work with many people and I do many readings, I see that a lot of people don't really know how to love themselves. Why? Because they come to me about having an obsession with getting someone back, but not getting themselves back. And sometimes when we do that, it's because we don't believe that we are worthy of love, and we were never shown how to truly love ourselves. I'm going to talk about something that's very triggering: self-hate. Self-hate is actually when you are not wanting to give yourself what you truly desire and what you truly need to heal those past wounds. So learning to love yourself again, it's hard, especially if you don't know where to begin and where to start. Because everything that's happening in your life is a projection of yourself. So whatever has happened, it's the upbringing that you've had, which if you were not shown how to love, you can create addictions. This could be addictions to people, situations. It can also be other addictions like alcohol, drugs, being intimate with people. It's an addiction. When it turns into addiction, it's no longer love. And a lot of people feel that loving yourself is very selfish, very egotistic. Why? Because you may have been programmed to think this way, where, okay, I can't show love to myself, I have to suppress, I cannot feel the pain that I feel. And when we don't want to heal, it becomes into hopelessness. You start worrying, okay, am I good enough? Why am I enough? And then you start attracting people that want to use you and take from you. But once you realize that you're in an endless cycle, you can recognize what you are holding on to if you want to truly heal yourself. So it takes, and I'm sorry if you heard my tummy growling, because I did eat. I don't know why it's doing that. But if you heard a growling noise, that's my tummy. Okay, it takes a person 365 days to completely love themselves. If you never were shown how to love yourself, 365 days, it's like a year. It's a year. You need to start acting like you love yourself. And you also need to ask yourself constantly, what would you do? What would someone do that loves themselves? Okay, think about this. I want you to think about it. What would someone do that truly loves themselves? One, they want to change that cycle that they continuously going through. Two, they try to get resources to help themselves learn how to love themselves. What else can happen? You want to remove those addictions that you have. That if you're addicted to a substance, if you're addicted to a person, if you're addicted to some treatment, you're going to try to find the root cause of why you are the way you are. And the way you start this is seeing, okay, why did this happen? What happened in my life? Why am I this way? A lot of people don't want to go backwards in time, because when you start loving yourself and you start doing self-love and reflection, I'm just going to tell you what happened to me. You can break down. You can start reliving what happened to you. And a lot of people don't want to do this, but you have to do this. That you need to see what happened in your life instead of suppressing it. See what actually happened and why are you the way you are. And if you feel that you are not deserving to get this assistance or help or this knowledge, it's because you feel that you're not worthy of loving yourself, and you're not feeling that you're worthy of overcoming this, and you feel like you're not ready to conquer this. It's because you're afraid of change, and you're used to the cycle that you're in, and you're used to also self-sabotaging yourself to get better. But once you conquer these obstacles of not wanting to self-sabotage yourself, because I also did this for many years. I pushed it aside because sometimes you could be also addicted in career and work. And I felt like I was one of those people that I just covered it up, you know, detached from my emotions, started doing other things with work and career to cover up my pain. And then also a part of me, I felt like I was in relationships that were truly not valuing me. But there was a part of me that at one time felt like I deserved to be in these kind of relationships, until I started healing myself. And then I said, wait a minute, what are these relationships giving me back? This could be friendships, or it could be love, or even family. What are they giving back to me? Are they helping me grow, or are they pulling me down? Are they taking from me? Are they investing in the same relationship that I'm putting in? And I had to ask myself, okay, no. So if your answer is no, you have to really look at the situation. Why do you want to continue these draining relationships? If somebody's not investing you and giving you the same reciprocation of love, attention, there must be a wound inside of you that you're trying to get that love from. And it's reminding you of a past wound. But again, a lot of people are afraid of pulling the weed from the root to see what actually is happening inside of them. And people could get very triggered. People don't want to do this. And sometimes if you have somebody that can help you, it actually makes it easier for you to heal. You can do it with mental health, you can do it with spiritual coaching, or you can do it with yourself. But the thing is that you get the help that you need, so you can close that cycle and stop repeating it again and again and again. But again, the first step is going to what happened in the beginning, source. And if you're not wanting to do this, you're going to keep putting a band-aid on it again and again. So when you start doing that, you need to ask yourself, what would a person do that loves themselves? Would they tolerate all of this? Would they continue doing the same cycle? Or would they finally say, you know what? I need to invest in myself and change this cycle and finally break it. Bye-bye.